Monogamy versus polygamy. There are many arguments for and against monogamy and polygamy, and it can be difficult to determine which form of relationship is best. Here are some points to consider when arguing for or against monogamy versus polygamy. Connect with me via WhatsApp, +234 703 247 4726, to get more interesting videos. Please, to support our ministry, remember to like the video, and also find it in your heart to subscribe to our YouTube channel and then gently tap the bell to turn on the notification, so as not to miss out on the next videos.
Monogamy is the practice of being married to only one person at a time. It is the most common form of marriage in the Western world, and it is based on the idea of exclusivity and commitment. One argument for monogamy is that it promotes stability and security in relationships, as both partners are committed to each other and are not looking for other romantic or sexual partners.
On the other hand, polygamy is the practice of having more than one spouse at the same time. It is more common in some cultures and religions, and it can take various forms, such as polygyny, one man with multiple wives, or polyandry, one woman with multiple husbands. An argument for polygamy is that it allows people to form more diverse and fulfilling relationships, and it can be particularly beneficial for women who may have greater economic and social security with multiple partners.
Here are some arguments that could be made in favor of monogamy. 1. Monogamy promotes stability and security in relationships. When a couple is monogamous, they are committed to each other and are not looking for other romantic or sexual partners. This can create a sense of stability and security in the relationship, as both partners know that they can rely on each other for emotional and physical support. 2. Monogamy allows for deeper emotional connections. When a couple is monogamous, they can focus on building a deep emotional connection with each other. This can lead to greater intimacy and trust in the relationship, as both partners are able to open up and be vulnerable with each other. 3. Monogamy may be more socially and legally accepted. In many cultures and societies, monogamy is the norm and is socially and legally recognized. This can make it easier for monogamous couples to build a life together and access certain benefits and protections, such as shared property and inheritance rights.
Here are some arguments that could be made against monogamy. 1. Monogamy can be limiting. Some people may feel that monogamy restricts their ability to explore their desires and form relationships with multiple partners. They may argue that monogamy is too confining and that it prevents them from fully expressing their sexuality. 2. Monogamy can lead to boredom or monotony. Some people may find that monogamy becomes monotonous over time and that they crave variety and novelty in their relationships. They may argue that polygamy allows for greater flexibility and freedom in relationships. 3. Monogamy may not be natural for some people. Some people may argue that monogamy goes against their natural inclinations and that they are better suited to polygamy. They may claim that polygamy is more in line with their biology or that it is a more natural way of organizing relationships. 4. Monogamy may not be possible for everyone. In some cases, monogamy may not be an option due to external factors, such as a partner's infidelity or a lack of compatible partners. Some people may argue that polygamy offers a way to form meaningful relationships even in these circumstances. There are several arguments that have been made in favor of polygamy, including 1. It allows for the fulfillment of personal desires and needs. Some people argue that polygamy allows individuals to have multiple intimate relationships, which can be emotionally and personally fulfilling. 2. It can strengthen family bonds. Some proponents of polygamy argue that having multiple spouses can lead to stronger family bonds and a more supportive network of relationships. 3. It can provide economic benefits. In some societies, polygamy may provide economic benefits for families, as it allows for the sharing of resources and labor. 4. It can serve as a means of population control. In societies with high population growth, polygamy may be seen as a way to limit the number of children born, as it allows for the distribution of reproductive responsibilities among multiple partners. 5. It can be a matter of cultural or religious tradition. For some people, polygamy is a deeply held cultural or religious tradition that they wish to continue.
It's important to note that polygamy is illegal in many countries, and there are also many arguments against the practice. These include concerns about the potential for abuse, gender inequality, and negative impacts on children and families. There are several arguments that have been made against polygamy, including 1. It can lead to gender inequality and discrimination. Polygamy often involves a man having multiple wives, which can result in women being treated unfairly and as inferior to men. 2. It can be detrimental to children. Children in polygamous families may have less access to resources such as education and healthcare, and may also experience psychological harm due to the complex family dynamics and possible conflict among co-wives. 3. It can contribute to the spread of sexually transmitted infections. In polygamous relationships, there is an increased risk of sexually transmitted infections being transmitted between multiple partners. 4. It can lead to conflict and abuse. Polygamy can create interpersonal conflict and tension within relationships, and there have been cases of abuse reported in polygamous marriages. 5. It is illegal in many countries. Polygamy is illegal in most countries, and is generally not recognized by the law. This can create legal and financial complications for those who practice polygamy.